And we're like outside, and the mom was like, yeah, my daughter's actually like, last year she was the head cheerleader at Penn State. And Shuli's like, oh yeah, I played football for all the days.
I used to. I
definitely didn't say that.
You tell me you didn't say that.
I definitely did not say that.
I swear to God, you said you used to play football.
You used to play a little football.
Yeah.
No, I told her I was the MVP with the 95 Cougars. It had nothing to do with older days.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. To the left of me, my main man who got 9.5 toes and he stays fucking them hoes, my main man, Anthony Shuley.
What's up, buddy?
And then to the left of him, he's not sleepy, he's not dopey, he's grumpy. It's Johnny Rosado.
What's up?
And then to the right of me, my co-host, my main man, makes some noise for Moneyline Welsh. Woo!
What's going on?
What's up?
How was the comedy show out in good old Cranberry?
Comedy show was great.
Did you tell funny jokes?
Yeah, I did pretty good. Thank you, everyone that came out there. We're going to be back out there November 6th. It was a fucking great show. A lot of funny stuff happened. Like, I have to tell his story. So we're out there, and the owners of the place, I think they started listening to podcasts. They might not have, but they were like talking to their daughter came. Their daughter's like drop dead gorgeous, not like talking shit or nothing, but drop dead gorgeous. And their mom's like talking to us about all kind of stuff. And we're like outside, and the mom was like, yeah, my daughter's actually like, last year she was the head cheerleader at Penn State. And Shuli's like, oh yeah, I played football for all the days.
I used to.
I definitely didn't say that.
You tell me you didn't say that.
I definitely did not say that.
I swear to God, you said you used to play football.
You used to play a little football.
Yeah.
No, I told her I was the MVP with the 95 Cougars. It had nothing to do with older days.
But dude, she's like dropping fucking.
No, I definitely never said that.
I don't know. He called me immediately and told me. So he either made this up like on site.
It would have been funny if I said it, but I did not say it.
He
told me, like, yeah, he was like, so I used to be like the head cheerleader. Oh, yeah, I used to play a little football.
I tossed the old pigskin around in my day.
I was like, I've cheerleaded before. Who hasn't? You know?
You figured Penn State cheerleading, like, just now you got to bring up.
I was like, you ever heard of
1995.
Duquesne Dukes? I was like, well, I was a cheerleader there.
Yeah.
I was head cheerleader.
Oh man, you gotta let them know sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe they forgot. You gotta
her
remind them.
eyes looked like she was asking me what did I do. What makes me special?
You look like an athlete. I'd cheer for you.
And I was like, well, you probably did.
Right? Another 10, 15 pounds, you would have been. You could have been at Penn
I
State.
could have been, you
I
know.
know. I believe. Same with me, buddy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But when a hot chick starts talking about cheerleading, you got to bring up football. No matter what level that is.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah.
Yeah. I strapped on the old pads in my day. I got a. I wish you would have like pulled up like a highlight tape on your phone. Like, look at this. This is me.
Yeah, my phone doesn't have a VCR connection.
Like Penn State, huh? I used to play Florida Days.
So this is Cell Stadium. There's 32 people in the stands here on both sides. We were playing Shenley. I scored right before the half. It was a pretty good half.
They have the people in the stands are security guards. And my mom.
Pretty close to Penn State.
It's only 48. You know what I mean?
What's Penn State get? 120?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking thousands.
Thousands.
Fuck.
Like seriously, during some like day, especially like during like
It's 120.
like
But
yeah, but I'm
right
saying like our high school games, like if it was like a day, like Thursday game or whatever time that.
Which
fucking
is the weirdest shit ever.
the weirdest shit ever. 32 people. I'm talking like both sides, like 17 on one and whatever the fuck, 15 on the other. Is that 32? Yeah. Like that was a realistic crowd. But yeah, our daughter cheered at Penn State. You got to let her know. I get it.
Yeah, you ever hear of the Greenfield Cougars?
We're kind of in the same boat.
Yep.
I know the pressure of a professional athlete.
Her 22-year-old daughter. Yeah, back in 1995, we put on the old ride out.
I was like, is your mainstream over that way?
Good for you, buddy. Did she seem impressed?
Not at all.
What?
Even her mom wasn't impressed. Nobody was impressed.
And she was around in '95.
Yeah, right. She was like, I remember that.
But yeah, it turned out that we had a good time. It was a great show. It was a good turnout. We got a lot of support out there from like the Cranberry area. I think we picked up some podcast listeners, so welcome aboard.
That's good. That's
We
awesome.
got to give a shout out to Hammer and Hank for making the trip out there. Dude.
Hammer and Hank. Oh yeah, a couple people. Hammer and Hank. Thank you so much for coming out there. And Angel Sipe and her friend, I forget her right, last name's Coleman. They came out there. Thank you so much for coming out. I told them I'd give them a shout out for coming out.
And Beezer came out.
Beezer Lemkov came out there having a good old time.
Good old time. He called me. He was like, "Dude, where are you at?" And I told him, and I was like, "Who you going out there with?" And he told me what he was up to. And I was like, "You're going by yourself?" And he's like, "Yep." I was like, "Have fun, buddy."
He did, though.
I know he did. He called me like literally when he was on his way out. I was like, "You can come over here if you want," which I was at a party, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
He called me like, dude, how are you getting there? I'm like, I'm going to be there like an hour earlier than everybody else. And he's like, okay, so like, I can't roll with you? I'm like, it's me and Z-Bird in a pickup truck. Dude. Like, where are you going to ride, in the back?
Hell, he probably would have.
He definitely would have.
Me and Johnny did some golfing this weekend.
How was that?
Nice as fuck. The weather was perfect. I played like shit, but it was fun. We me and Johnny versus who'd we go with?
Decent Yogi.
Decent Yogi.
That's an unfair squad right off the bat.
No, I mean
Because Paul's a
It
cheater.
came down to the last hole. Paul does cheat. And he's on the, when he hits, he ate his weed gummies, but then he'd lose some power. Then he'd start taking a blunt to the head, and he would just pop right back.
It would seriously, and like he's not exaggerating. That's exactly what happened. Like he would eat the weed gummies, and then like you could tell like he was like evening out again.
Yeah.
And then he would like smoke half of a blunt, and like no one else. It was due. Our tea time was what 7:50 in the morning.
7:52.
Yeah, it was very early. Dude.
Yeah.
Like no one was drinking beers or anything. It was just too early. Not for Yogi. Fucking, he was all chiefed up, and when he started coming down a little bit, he'd start chiefing again. And then we were like on the second to last hole. I hit a putt to tie it up, and then to go into 18 tied up, and he did a little chiefing, and he got a little pep in his step.
He's
and
like Popeye.
He seriously is. It's like insane. He was like, I don't want to get crazy out here. So he said he only ate like 2 or 4 or something.
No, he said he only ate 2. Like, what were they? Like, I don't know how many milligrams
Probably
they were.
like
Whatever
30s.
they are.
Probably 230.
Yeah, they're 30s. That's what they are. Because they're fucking no joke. And yeah, he I don't know. When it comes to weed, he's like a superhero.
He's Popeye, dude. That's his
he's-
spinach.
Yeah,
cuz.
it really is. It's like crazy. I can't even like. I can't do anything on me except like chill and like eat snacks.
Laugh.
I
Watch
feel
a
like
movie.
I feel like weed affects people differently, and he's one of those people. Like other people would like, I don't know what they would do, Coke or something. And that's the way Yogi gets all wired up, and he's like, you know, having
Yeah.
the time of his life.
Our
Like,
one friend, when he does coke, he just goes to sleep. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
that means they have ADHD.
But then, like another dude we know, like would fucking just smoke a blunt before he goes in LA Fitness and go like do like a crazy ass hard workout. And I'm like, dude, that's nuts. But like, it's crazy how it affects people different. But there was 10,000 geese on this golf course. I don't know what the
Jack found each one, dude.
I really did.
If there was geese around, he would just hit the ball right to the
Right
geese.
to the geese. I hit one right in its fucking chest.
I did it.
The wake up call, and then they just they like surrounded my ball, so I let them have that ball. Well,
got a drop?
John was like, "You going?" Now we were playing like a 2-man scramble, so like Johnny hit a better drive than me all day. But John was like, "You want to get that?" I was like, "No." They think it's like their baby now. You know what I mean? They definitely thought it was
They,
like,
like, sat on
they
it.
thought it was an egg. The one like popped its chest out on me. I'm like, dude, that's the most geese I've ever seen on a golf course.
really.
Yeah, and there, don't you think? Think about it. Just think about like the different holes and how many geese. That one hole, there was probably 30 geese just chilling.
Dude,
That's
there
too many-
was
that's
a lot
too
of
many.
geese.
there was
Too
a lot of
many.
geese, and then there were some ducks. And
There was
dude,
ducks, and then there was fish.
how about them fish?
Yeah, there was like, you ever go to the spillway up at Conneaut or Palmatuming?
No.
So there's a spillway at Palmatuming that it's just all these carp in this spillway that it spills into underneath under this little bridge, and it's thousands upon thousands
Like you
of
throw
these
something in, they're
giant,
everywhere.
disgusting carp. and they have a bread stand where they sell old moldy bread, and you buy the old moldy bread and you throw it in, and it's a fucking free for all. It's gross, dude. My parents used to take me there when I was little. I used to have nightmares of me falling in. It would have suck you to death. It's so I can't even describe. People, I'm sure a lot of people have been there. It's so many fish. It's just fish on top of fish on top, and they're all going crazy for this moldy ass fucking bed. It's disgusting. There was a smaller version of that on like this one par 3. There you could buy some fish food. We threw some. They would go crazy. Wanted to push decent real bad. I would have felt bad. But yeah, it was a lot of wildlife. I'm not a wildlife guy.
Oh, that's what you go out to the course sometimes. You see a little bit of wildlife.
Yeah, it was nice though.
I mean, you're not a bird guy, so
not
that
a bird
doesn't
guy.
suit
It's
you.
well documented. But so I called Verizon.
Okay.
Guess who got their money back?
You did.
Old Uncle Jack.
So what? This is pertaining to them sending you the cable.
They
box?
sent me the guy out. They sent the cable box out like I was talking last week with all the equipment. I didn't have a jack to hook to like from the wall.
Yeah.
To screw anything in, so like didn't work. They send the guy out, and then so he does it, installs the cable, and then they send this bill where they were just like tacking on like insane shit. It got up to be a $388 bill. And I'm like, dude, what is this? And you know me, I usually just fucking pay
the
it
bill.
and
That's just too much.
It was too much. And like, it was literally like, I was looking at the item. It's like, if this was more lenient than me, but I actually called. She was just reading the shit off to me. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, it was like partial. They charge us a partial month. Like they prorated the month when the cable wasn't even hooked up for like $32. And I'm like, that's fucking insane. We're not paying that. They $60 miscellaneous. Like they just said miscellaneous.
That's a good one though. You just throw that in there.
And I was like, that's like illegal.
Yeah.
So like I called and shout out to Verizon. I got a human on the phone, like a really nice girl, who I was just like, I started off very calm because you don't want to start screaming at people unless they give you a reason to. And I was like, listen. I'm paying $100 for the installation, which is insane because I'm giving you guys roughly $200 a month. But like, we'll just leave that in there. That okay? I was like, what is the $60 miscellaneous for? And she's like, well, that's for like them, like the phone jack to like set it up. I'm like, well, wouldn't that be part of the installation? She was like, yeah. She was like, I'll take it off. And then I was like, all right. I was like, and then I was like, what is he? I was like, the $32. I was like, I didn't even have it hooked up.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, but it was like you had the equipment. I was like, with no TV, I couldn't hook it up because I needed to pay you the $100. And she's like, no, you're right. I'll take it off too. And like, didn't like fight me on like anything. I couldn't believe it.
You should have got a month for free.
Did you ask for the $100 back for the installation?
No, because I guess that's just like
Standard.
That's standard, I guess. So like, I was like, we're about to. I was like, is installation always a thing? She was like, yeah. I mean, that's just you need somebody to come out these days. Like we charge you $100 for it. And I would be honest with you, I was just happy to get the fucking $100 like knocked off. So
right.
I wasn't gonna go crazy over installation fee, which I don't get me wrong, I think is bullshit. But like the $60 miscellaneous, I'm like that's almost impressive.
She couldn't even explain it to you. That's
like,
the best part.
She like started to, and I broke it back down to her. She's like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. So I can't. I was like, if she wasn't so nice, I would have been like, I would have been, if I would have got a dickhead, I probably would have canceled Verizon today.
Yeah.
Because they would have had me so mad because they're literally just robbing people.
Right, dude.
They're just stealing and like seeing what sticks and what doesn't.
Right. So many people probably just like screw it, pay it.
Yeah, 'cause, dude, I was dangerously close to doing it, and then like I called and there was a 4-minute wait. If it would have been a 7-minute wait, I would have paid the bill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the difference that I fucking made. But no, I was like, man.
Were you like real proud of yourself?
I actually was.
Great sense of accomplishment.
I never bitch about anything, and now like should I turn into a call guy? I'm about to start calling motherfuckers about everything. Like
just
now,
tape it.
Yeah, your time is up, motherfucker. Stealing off Jack days are over. I'll call for a fucking $6 charge. Like not on my watch. I'll sit on the fucking phone for 45 minutes over $7.
Be going over like every bill.
Yeah, well, that's what I had. I had the itemized list in front of me and shit. I'm like, dude, what am I doing? But then,
you had it highlighted.
It was just so ridiculous that I had to.
Yeah.
It was just, and then when they just like took it right off like that, I was like, they're really just fucking stealing off people and just not. And seeing what sticks.
I'm in that boat. My girlfriend, like her phone broke, so I got her a phone through Verizon, and then like I didn't realize that they were billing me for service for that phone, and I paid the phone off. But they're like they were charging me for a phone that had nothing ever used on it because she has a different phone carrier. So I'm like, what the fuck are you charging me for this phone for? They're like, oh, well, they hooked up a line to it whenever. I'm like, I didn't tell them. I just noticed this. I'm like, why is my phone bill $300?
Yeah, that's outrageous.
How long you been paying that?
Well, I'm supposed to I might get credit back for it, but I've been paying for it for, I think, close to like 13 months.
You need Jack to
wow.
call for
Yeah,
you?
you want me to call?
Christ.
Yep. I might need you to.
So here's the catch, though. She was like, we're taking it off, and it will show it on your bill. It might take a couple days for it to go through. So what I think's going to happen is, like, it's not actually going to go through, and then I'm going to have to call back and flip my shit. If it does, I really can't talk that much shit on Verizon because it was very good customer service in a day and age where customer service does not exist anymore.
Not at all. I told you my experience. I went into the store. They sent me to a fucking kiosk. There's a bunch of human beings there, but they're like, go to that machine and talk
Third
to
week in
that.
a row, we're talking about this kiosk, huh?
Pissed them off, dude.
That kiosk really grinded them fucking gears.
It sure did.
Dude, I'm telling you, everything is like that. Like, dude, when I wasn't here, dude, Maria for some reason wanted to go to Eaton Park. So I go in there. There's no host anymore. You grab your menu. If you want to get some crayons and stuff, whatever, if they're kids' menus, you pick your own booth.
That's like no hostess.
No host anymore. There's nobody.
That's crazy.
Dude,
I told you I was checking myself out of cheats. I was literally, I had the gun of cheats checking myself out. Other
I
people
checked
were in
myself
line.
out today.
I'm like, this is nuts.
Dude, so then I sit in the booth. She's like, "No, you can't sit on this side." The waitress come out. I'm like, "All right, whatever. We'll sit on the other side." This waitress, dude, there was nobody. I felt like there was nobody but her in this Eden Park. Like, I'm assuming there's a cook in the back. Like, she was bussing tables. Like, she was waitressing. Like, dude, and there was probably she probably had 7 tables, and you could just see she was stressed the fuck out.
Ready to roll. Like,
Yeah.
that's
At that point, you gotta make sure you if they're halfway decent, you gotta take.
You got to take care of people
Yeah.
these days.
She's working the fryer.
Dude, I swear,
crayons.
she almost dropped a sandwich on me, but at that point she was ready to break. I'm like, it's fine. This isn't even the right food, but
I'll eat it. You're doing great.
I had 2 or 3 people hit Seamus, Joker, all hit me up with hate Comcast, hate Verizon because they're sending out they're just sending you these kits to install the fucking cable like you're their bitch, and then have the balls to charge you $200 a month for it. It's nuts.
so Comcast and Verizon does the same thing.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah,
it's all racket.
it really is. Laney's an asshole. So today I come home and the dog isn't there. And I'm like, well, where the fuck's the dog at? So I text her. I'm like, hey, does your mom have the dog? And she was like, no, why? Is the dog not there? I'm like, no. And I start running around the house looking for the fucking dog, thinking she got out or something like that. 2 seconds later, she texts me back ha, no, my mom got her. I'm like, ha. Guess who just made the podcast, dickhead? You. Don't joke around about Paisley like that.
That's your people. Dude.
Yeah.
You should have let that go on a little bit longer. How long did she keep you on the hook for? 2 minutes?
Not
It was
really.
a long 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm ran upstairs because sometimes she hide upstairs, but every time I come in the house, she goes crazy and at the door, and I'm like, huh, no Paisley, strange. And then I'm like, I just think in my head oh, her mom probably came and got her. And when she said no, I ran up the steps. I'm looking under shit, and then she texts me back haha, just kidding. I'm like, haha, I'll burn this whole house down.
It's a little dog, right?
Yeah, it's
like
a
the one
little
Christopher
kid.
Moltisanti killed in Sopranos.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a crumpet. It looks just like crumpet.
She should have had you making flyers, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, you can't joke around about dogs and missing children and shit like that.
You're crossing the fucking line. They call that burning bread.
I'm all good for I like a nice joke, and not when it really happens to me. To be honest, with you. I like to be on the other end of it. But she saw her opportunity, and she joked around about the dog being gone.
She did it apprehensively though. She could have taken you for a long fucking
She could have,
sick twisted ride.
and I probably never would have talked to her again.
You still doing that stupid dance before bed?
I've honestly forgot about it.
Oh.
It ran its course. We seen somebody in Fort Lauderdale kind of doing it, but it was just an exercise. She was like, he's exercising. It's not the same. And that's honestly the last time I brought it up. She was about to do it the one day, but it was it was one of those things do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
And I want to catch her one time just doing it on her own.
That
Maybe
takes the fun out of it. If you,
then what's the fun of that? That's insane. But yeah, man, she had me scared today. I thought Paisley was missing. But Steeler game, what you guys think?
Oh, it was fucking unbelievable. I mean, that first half.
I thought
I was I honestly didn't think we were going to win the game. I was oh, we're out of it. We're going to lose. And then the second half came in, and it was Holy fuck! I mean, that block punt, the defense.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the defense looked pretty solid most of the game. That first kickoff,
Right.
where they pinned the state, that was like the worst thing of the whole game,
Right.
basically.
But they ran that kickoff back, and you're like, oh fuck it. But then
Yeah.
the defense, they was a 3 and then a field goal, and that was it.
It was weird because like the last game we watched them play, they started so horribly against the Browns, and I was like, as soon as that kickoff got running back, I'm like, no.
Dude,
we go again.
T.J. Watt looked like he was worth every penny.
I mean, he was out
He
there
really
playing.
did.
Dude, him and that dude Ingram were like, I didn't realize how good that dude Ingram is.
Who is that dude?
Number 8. He's
That's the dude we like picked up.
he was
We
a
got
good-
him from the Chargers. Dude.
Oh,
he's
okay,
like,
that's
he's
that
like a
dude.
3-time Pro Bowler. I think it's like his 8th year in the league. Like he's not
Yeah.
a bad dude. And then we
Oh,
got.
he's a beast.
he seemed like a beast.
I mean, what was the other guy?
Highsmith.
Highsmith had a fucking hell of a game.
Well, they were
too.
like working them all in and out. None of them were getting too tired.
Dude, I read an article today. They were saying they might be one of the best pass rushes in the league. I mean, it's one game.
Oh God, no,
No,
right,
yeah,
but-
I think they are.
the top in the league, the top 5 pass rushers just from week 1, like they go by sacks, QB hits, QB rushes. 3 of the Steelers are in the top 5, and it was Ingram, T.J. Watt, and Cam Hayward was higher than everyone.
I mean, they're getting pressure just with the front 4. They're
Yeah.
only have to blitz people,
dude,
so then
Cam
it
was
doesn't
tearing it
expose
up.
our secondary.
I'm a Steelers fan. It seemed like they were like the Bills were holding like crazy,
They
like the
definitely
whole
were.
first,
The
like
fir-
tackling T.J.
I mean,
Watt.
T.J. Watt gets held on every play.
He was getting the old
The Yinzers
James
were
Harrison
freaking
fucking
out.
treatment,
Yeah.
dude. We're like
on
he was just
Twitter.
Yeah, they were just hooking him. You know,
Yeah,
even Hayward was getting held at the beginning
Yeah.
of the game.
I mean, there's holding on every play. in
It's-
that-
but I'm
in
saying
every
it's
football.
blatant.
But especially when you're coming from the
the
outside.
D
like
ends
that,
always. That's you. That's so
That's
noticeable.
what you see. Yeah, I mean, they grab the side of your shoulder pad and shit like that. Did you guys see this councilwoman, Beth Hamlin?
Yeah,
Hamlin.
Hallam.
What a shitbag.
What a shit. So let me just break. I'm sure everybody's heard about this. It's been nothing, but it's been all over the news. So her and another county councilwoman wanted to reinstate a mask ordinance.
A mandatory mask for everybody.
For everybody. Inside, wear a mask. Anything outside over 250, got to wear a mask again. This stupid asshole was at the Steelers game just on Sunday with 70-some thousand people with no mask on, and has the nerve to try to tell small businesses and everybody fucking else that they have to fucking put a mask on again. I hope this chick fucking has to resign, and I think
Yeah, she should.
I think it's going that way. They voted it down.
Did they vote it down?
They voted
Good.
it down.
I mean, you
Yeah.
have to resign. You're a complete hypocrite, dude.
And she has a checkered past that we're not going to get into. But
I
like,
love a checkered pass.
dude, it's checkered.
Really?
Like you're
Let's
checkered.
get into it.
Really?
Oh yeah,
You're saying she might?
checkered.
Oh.
Seabird would never introduce that type of legislation.
No, you're a way better person. But like you guys
Yeah.
have a similar checkered past.
We like to steal stuff from Home Depot.
Checkered. Very checkered. And I'm not going to go there because like I'm a
It's not a political podcast.
It's not, but it's checkered. And if I was her, I would relax on this because she's gonna have to. She
should just resign.
She has people irate, and people are going crazy, and like people with a lot of followers, and like are on.
Hey, I've seen a
Colin
bunch.
Dunlap hammered her, Zeiss hammered her. A lot of people are hammering her, and she deserves to be hammered. The nerve on this chick to fucking come, and she went on Marty Griffin today and said, "I didn't get elected to represent the people of Erie County, New York, or whatever the fuck it is. I got elected to represent the people of Allegheny County." Meaning, like, oh, it's not like I'll go to Buffalo and not wear a mask, but when I come home, everybody else has to
You
wear
better
a mask.
wear a mask.
Crazy, dude.
How
It's
do
crazy,
how do
crazy.
idiots like this get this job?
That's what I wanna
And I
know.
know why. No normal person wants
That's
this
the problem.
fucking job.
That,
Right.
You know
That's
what?
what-
Maybe they should start one of them.
I
Starting to
think
affect our lives.
they literally are. Like these morons, like are goofy people who are just like, "Hey, I want to run," and they run on like a fucking woke hot topic, and they get themselves elected, and then next thing you know, this dumb asshole is almost like capable of like shutting the county back
She's
down
making
again.
rules for you, and then,
Which
and
is
then
insane.
she's like, "Fuck you." I'll
With
do what I
her
want.
very checkered past.
Yeah. You want to wear, dude, that's the thing. Do you want to wear a mask down Heinz Field at 85 degrees the whole game?
Yeah, no. And listen, I don't care what mask side you're on, what side you're not. If you're worried about it, you just don't go.
Don't go.
That's it. There's not. It's
But
that
don't tell me
fucking
what I
system.
can and can't do,
And
and
if,
then you
and if
do
you
what
are
you
worried
want.
about it, wear a mask.
Right.
No one's gonna fucking harass you for wearing a mask. Wear the mask. Don't wear the mask. Get vaccinated. Don't. We're so deep in. We have the vaccine option. The numbers show the vaccine works. So, like, it is what it is. The Steelers were never going to let this go through.
Right.
But, like, her having the nerve.
That's some big balls.
And, like, it's not like they had to go digging for this fucking picture. It was
on
on
IG.
this asshole's Twitter.
She posted it.
Yeah, and it's just like, how that's how dumb you are.
It's
like
still on
just
there.
Yeah, I know.
And then
it's fucking
It's too late to take it down.
She had a
dude.
picture of like her and her
she's-
friends
she's
sharing
too,
nachos.
She's too deep in. She couldn't take it down. And it's just like, what? You're so stupid. You didn't think like, hey, maybe I shouldn't fucking post a picture with me maskless with 75,000 fucking people when on Tuesday I have a bill that I'm proposing that everybody put a fucking mask on again. What a dickbag. I hope she gets fired.
The best thing, so I've like, ever since I got on Twitter, like I'm a big comment reader, she's getting slammed in the comments. There's one guy that goes like, I guess her knight in shining armor comes up and he goes, oh, I guess there's no possible way that she could have took the mask off to take a picture. He should have shut up. Because I'm going to tell you what.
What a dumb thing to say.
For one, and then next thing after that, he had like, there was fucking at least 75 comments telling him what a piece of shit he is.
Yeah.
and no, I'm being nice about it. Like,
Yeah, I know. I read it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, bud. She was like, hey, we're gonna take a picture. Let me pop this mask off. She should have like
Had it on her neck or
yeah.
something.
There wasn't even there wasn't a mask to be seen, which is fine.
But don't tell everybody else they can wear a mask.
Especially when I just don't understand how these people have the power to like mandate something like this. Like
How they got the balls to think that that's
Well,
okay.
thank God it had to go to a vote, and people were like, no.
right, and even if that did get voted through today, you're going to see businesses.
It would be
people,
repealed. It would be repealed.
I mean, people just wouldn't do it,
Dude,
Right.
but like I said, like, dude, you're going to. Like,
especially if someone with such a checkered past was behind it.
Dude, I'm saying like people would want their money back for season tickets. Like if I have to wear a mask every day,
Immediately.
not everybody, but a lot of people like they give me my money back.
Yeah, this dude. Listen, the Steelers lost enough loot. They ain't playing this fucking game no
You're
more.
like, no, sorry.
And thank God for the Steelers and the Eagles and all these big professional teams. That's why I know it's not going to happen again.
Right.
Just because like they're not losing that fucking loot.
Everybody
and
lost
they,
loot.
right, of course, but
Right.
like
The big guys are throwing.
They
the
have the
fucking-
juice.
Yeah, right.
They got all the juice, Grandma.
our three little companies don't have the juice.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the big guys do, and you can't fuck over. Like at least let's hope. Who knows? But you figure you can't make. You can't fuck over one and fuck over the other, which they kind of did. But like I think the sports teams are actually going to save the county, which is awesome. But like, man, what an idiot!
Just the gall.
I can't believe she went on Marty Griffin and was like trying to like.
Yeah, and I didn't. I just saw the quote. I wish I would have known she was on there. I would have listened to it. I'm sure Marty gave her the.
Did he
fucking
hammer?
fist. I didn't listen.
Did Turk call in?
I'm sure he did. Turk isn't irate as I thought he would be about this, which is very surprising. But
What?
like, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not happy.
I think enough other people jumped on
Yeah,
it.
he could be sending her fucking crazy
Hate
DMs.
mail.
Yeah.
He'll be doxing her real soon. He's
Yeah.
never-
But I literally. We gotta watch these idiots because these idiots, especially right now, because these idiots got this little bit of power and they could fuck us over big time.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't believe it. Our one friend moved to California, and he was invited to a birthday party.
This is the best.
I'm gonna have to find this.
I got
one.
it.
You got it?
Yeah,
All right.
because you sent it to me.
Okay, yeah, grab it. So our one friend moved to California. His wife is making friends in the neighborhood. So they got invited to a 10-year-old's birthday party. Here it is. I got it.
All right.
I'm going to change the name here. So the invitation, it's a text message. I got it.
All right.
It's a text message. And it says, the brilliant and kind Spencer is turning double digits with the Big Ten. This coming Taco Tuesday is a special Ninjago. It's a Ninja Lego show theme birthday party for the block's oldest kid. So this Spencer's the oldest kid on the block, and he's having a Lego themed martial arts party. There will be Ninjago obstacles, a signature punch, and vegan Rice Krispie treats. Bring your own dinner, and we could start throwing ninja stars at 5 at our place. Feel free to dress up as your favorite martial arts inspiration. That's what our friend that moved to California is currently dealing with.
Bring your own dinner?
That's what I was. There's so many
there's
things.
so many things to break down.
Yeah, what's Django?
Dude, I
It's
honestly,
ninja Legos.
yeah, Ninja Legos, which is
That sounds kind of cool.
does it?
Why not?
Yeah,
Nerd, you're 10.
I don't know. I don't think it is cool, John. to
I
be
have
honest
to
with
agree
you.
with you with that.
But like, let's just start this off. The brilliant and kind Spencer.
What a pussy.
What, like, dude? Spencer's gonna have some issues.
He's yeah, his mom's telling me he's brilliant. He's 10 years old.
This coming Taco Tuesday, she is calling Tuesday Taco Tuesday.
Are you having
And
tacos?
No, it says
No.
bring your
No,
own
I have
dinner.
to bring my own
you have to
tacos.
bring your own dinner.
Thanks, Spencer's mom.
And then they're gonna be throwing ninja stars, and also feel free to dress up as your own martial arts inspiration, dude. I hope our friend dresses up for this fucking
That'd be
thing,
great.
because I really need that in my life. You move to California to start a little business. 2 weeks in, this is the type of shit you're getting. This is the most California thing I ever read before in my fucking life, dude. When he said, he didn't even put it in the big group because he didn't want to handle the backlash of it. He just sent it to like me and Andy, and fucking I ripped it apart. And it's like I'm looking at it again, and it's like shocking me. Like,
How much time
What
do we
is-
have to dissect
What?
this?
what is wrong with people, dude? Like, this fucking kid is fucked.
Yeah.
But maybe he's not. Maybe this is just California, and we're Pittsburgh white trash pieces of shit, which is definitely a
I'd
poss-
rather be that. I'll tell you
Sa-
right now.
Same, bro. Same. But like, I guess if you like, our friend has a kid, a very young kid, but like, you want to be a part of you got to be a part of the neighborhood, and like, is this it?
Fuck Spencer.
And well, here's the thing. Now you go to this party, you go to the next one, you go to the next one. Now when it comes time for your kid, what do you got to have? Fucking vegan Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah. Meanwhile, our friend smoking Black and Milds and fucking drinking 40s like the piece of shit that he is. Welcome to the jungle, assholes. They're gonna be like, what the fuck's going on over here?
Yeah.
They think they moved into a nice, like, progressive family. No, you didn't. I got fucking bad news for you. This dude's trash. I love him. He's one of my very good friends. He's a piece of shit. He is. So am I. We all are. You know what I mean? Like, he's fucking almost 4 years old. He ain't changing his ways, especially for vegan Rice Krispie treats.
You get a big dose
Yeah.
of Pittsburgh right there.
What if
my
he's just
friend.
like a totally different dude out there that you'd even know?
I mean, it could happen.
No, it won't.
Cal,
No, you could take the boy out. You can't get him out.
it may be like a year or so.
Yeah. I mean,
hope not.
it was
What if you
it
got
was
a text?
insane.
What if you got a text? Let's say tonight's Taco Tuesday. Is this tonight?
It's tonight.
So let's say tomorrow.
I just want
hits
to
you
go
up.
on Instagram and see him like dressed as a little kung fu guy.
Yeah.
You know, or the whole family dressed as like turtles or like what's on Bruce Lee or
No,
something.
the cast from Kill Bill.
What if? Here's what I'm thinking. What if he texts you with this? Like, dude, this might sound crazy, but vegan Rice Krispie treats are fire. Would you go off on him? Like, listen, you need to move home immediately.
Well, that's what I told him. I was like, listen, I kind of did say, I was like, dude, do what you got to do out there. I would get back here sooner than later.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't like the way this is going. And I know you don't either. That's fucking
This
insane.
has a bad start, pal.
It really does. Like, I like can envision
Yeah.
Spencer's parents. Like, I have a
hate 'em.
vision. Oh, I hate
I
her.
hate him.
They got a Subaru for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Two.
electric one.
Yeah.
It was just unbelievable. Like when I say we fucked with him on this, like I was like laughing out loud, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if I was him, I'd be worried because if this is like you said, these are the parties you have to go to, and this is what you got to deal with. It's gonna be a long couple years out there.
Yeah, you might-
You're gonna have to have your part. You're gonna have to fit in because they're gonna get that. hit
Yeah,
us.
right.
Where's the?
No one's gonna
Rice
come to your
Krispie
shit.
treat?
Yeah,
No,
where's the-
what if he was handing out Black and Milds to kids and like had a 40 slushy machine?
Yeah,
like
I cannot-
old E40.
I can't imagine the garbage Halloween candy this fucking place gives out.
in that cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
Probably
terrible.
like raisins.
Celery sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Ugh, what a loser he is.
Or it's like the vegan chocolate like
Chocolates,
peanut butter
ugh.
cups. You ever have those that
No.
like taste like a
They're
rock?
fucking terrible.
It's like the driest thing you ever eat.
Dude, I told you, I tried vegan for like 2
Yeah.
weeks and it
Good
it
luck.
wasn't feasible.
No.
Oh, you're off that now?
No, I'm vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
I can't do vegan. No
Yeah.
fucking way. It's insane.
That's the grossest shit in the
Oh,
world.
it's really bad. And like they think like this is you would like when anybody's trying to sell you anything, they'll tell you how good it is, and I would order shit, and it would just be so fucking
Dude,
terrible.
vegan's one thing. My sister's gluten free, so she has to like have the pasta and the bread, and that all tastes like garbage. So vegan is like 10 times as gross as all that shit.
It's rough.
Really?
It's like eating dirt.
Yeah, it really is.
It has very,
bean sprouts.
Yeah, a very earthy taste to it.
Everything is made of bean sprouts.
It's no good. So let's pray for our friend out there in California. Because I was
Good
like,
luck,
can I?
buddy.
It ain't starting off so well.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, can I talk about this? He's like, yeah, they're not going to listen. And like 2 seconds later, he's like, just like change the name around. The kid's name is Spencer. It's actually worse. I wish I could say it.
Yeah, it is the worst. I can't.
What's worse than Spencer?
It is.
It
But
is.
we'll say it later. But yeah, you don't want to fucking.
Can I guess?
Nah.
I'm joking.
I mean, yeah, if you got one.
Parker.
No.
All right.
Close
Spencer.
though.
Parker.
That's close.
All right. The legend of Derek Jeter going to the Baseball Hall of Fame. I don't care about that. You know what this made me think of? Old Derek Jeter's kill list. It is. That dude had hooked up with like everybody and like
Yeah.
the hottest chicks in the world. Like, good for him. Like, I don't really care what
It's
you did
deep.
on
It's
I don't care
definitely
what
deep.
you did on a baseball field here. So he's married to Hannah Jeter. She's hot. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Was she famous?
I have no idea about
Yeah,
that.
he made her famous.
Yeah, I
He
think
just
so.
put his
So-
ding dong in her.
No, but Minka Kelly. He dated her for years. Minka Kelly's the chick from Friday Night Lights, the cheerleader.
Oh.
She is like, when I say I was in love with her, like I liked her. It was like her. It was like her and Kristen Cavallari like competing for 1 and 2.
They were fighting over
They don't know it, but they were
They were in a deep contest.
deep. So Minka Kelly just a complete rocket. Andrea Lima, jeesh,
Yeah,
jeesh.
that's amazing.
Who's she?
She's
She's
just
a-
a fox. I don't
She's
even.
a Victoria's Secret model.
She's a model.
She's like Brazilian.
I know
Yeah.
exactly who
She's
she.
unbelievably
She was
hot.
it
on
was
the-
like her and the lady Tom Brady's married to.
Giselle.
They were like 1 and 2
Yeah, they were
for the
one-
Victoria's Secret models.
Yeah. And then Jessica Alba, like, don't get me wrong, all these women are still rockets, but Jessica Alba, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back whenever she did the movie with fucking what's his name?
Paul Walker
Yeah. No, I'm thinking the one with Dane Cook.
with the Penguins.
Yeah, I thought
Good
she
luck,
was.
Chuck.
Yeah, and then when she was in Meet the Folkers, or the second one, Meet the
Yeah.
Folkers,
Yeah.
and she was like showed like
Yeah.
that was the
She
stuff.
did a
Where was
movie.
she at in that one?
She was the medical sales rep.
for
Oh
Viagra.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, hey buddy.
Yeah,
she
she was
said
trying to bang
yeah.
Ben Affleck the whole time.
Yeah, she was like she sells boner medicine. She is boner medicine.
The movie she did with Paul Walker, where they like dove for like sunken treasure. I forget what it was called. It was,
Cakes all over the place.
dude. It was just her and dude. That movie back like there was a scene in that movie that I took a screenshot of like on my phone and it was my phone background for like 3 or 4 years. That's how hot she was. Vanessa Manillo, who's married to Nick Lachey.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
god, she was the TRL girl.
TRL girl
She's
worked
such
for
a
MTV.
fucking smoke show.
Unbelievable. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
Enough said.
this is just
you bang one of these chicks, like, and you're a famous dude. You're a legend.
big time. And
Just
like,
one of them.
And it's not like there's a lot of these girls where he was just like he like dated them. It's not like he was just like knocking them down.
Right.
He was making them think they're special.
Didn't he give him
Taking
like
them
a
out to
parting
dinner.
basket?
Those were for the streetwalkers.
Ah.
Those were from the South Side
I
girls.
thought I heard
they
something
got
about that.
they got a parting bag with like his like an autographed baseball in it,
He's
and like
like,
a
yeah,
T-shirt, and
he's
like a
like, give
pair of
us-
slippers.
Yeah, give us to your son.
Yeah.
Your bastard child doesn't know.
Here's a gift basket. Sign this fucking what are they called when you're famous and they make you sign when you party with a famous person, they make you sign something where you can't.
Confidential.
Yeah, some confidential. I can't think
yeah.
I can't think what the paper's called, but yeah, he was the gift basket guy, which is just what a
What a
move.
gentleman.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a statesman. He's a coxswain.
Nobody ever talked
You-
bad
you
about him.
never heard. That's what I was about to say. You never heard anybody say anything bad about him. Jordana Brewster.
Who's she?
She's the girl from Fast and Furious, Paul Walker's sister.
Yeah, she's
Fucking rocket ship.
hot.
The worst chick on here, which is like insane to say, is Mariah Carey.
Yeah, that's,
what a-
when Mariah Carey's the worst girl on your list, that's a pretty good fucking list.
and she's 51 now. Like we were saying before the thing, back when she was like in her 20s, I mean, it was hard. She was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I remember, I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
when
God.
she did the honey video.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
God.
Got it done to that. What age did Jeter hook up with her?
At the right time.
Yeah, he didn't.
No,
fuck
around the
fat-
honey video. He was
Yeah.
like, I gotta have it.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah,
He didn't fuck fat crazy
yeah,
Mariah.
Yeah, that was Nick Cannon's wife.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, man. Nick Cannon married that fat crazy asshole. Jeter got her when she was good.
Yeah, super hot.
But I mean, just what
That's
an,
his turn
What an, and like
on the
I'm not
list.
even. We're not even getting into everybody here. These are just few of the highlights. Which the whole list is a highlight. It's just like good for you, man. What a job well done.
yeah, that's fucking nuts. I mean, that I would say.
Rachel, you could tell was.
I would
fucking
wonder,
hot.
like, who do you think could even have a list compare? I mean, of course, you're A-Rod.
A-Rod, I would
Yeah.
think.
What about Tom Brady? But he's been wifed up for so long.
Yeah, I never heard like.
Well, he had a girl, and then he left her for
Yeah,
Giselle. So
but that
he's
was
been
it.
like wifed up his whole life. You
Yeah,
don't
what's
hear
her
about
name?
him.
Bridget what's her-
Bridget Monahan.
Is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
She's ugly.
Nah.
That was a joke.
Well,
She's
that was
pretty
yeah.
hot.
Yes, I mean Brady did well, but he's been a girlfriend guy forever.
Yeah.
A-Rod knocked him down pretty good.
Yeah.
Jeter's-
I mean, Tiger's got to be on Mount Rushmore.
I don't know. Jeter's stroking him. pretty
Tiger
good.
got a list like this.
Tiger, 100%.
Who the fuck does?
You might not. They might not be famous celebrities.
Well, that's my point. That's what I mean.
He has.
Yeah, he's
to,
been, dude. Denny's
I don't-
All-Star list.
Yeah,
I think he just banged everything.
Good for him.
I don't.
yeah,
He had to hook up with famous people.
yeah. He dated the one skier girl.
Oh,
What's her
she
name?
was-
She was hot. He has
but-
a type though. They're all like blonde white chick. Well, he wifes the blonde white chicks, but he had that one.
Yeah,
chick
he
that
loves
like
the service
trailer
industry.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for
there's
like
when it
star
comes,
power.
when it comes
this
to like
is
the
best list
famous
with star
hot
power.
rich girls, this is
This
the list.
list is
A-Rod
unreal.
A-Rod would be the next best thing.
What
I'm
about
sure
Leonardo DiCaprio?
I mean, don't get me wrong, Leo's list is insane, but it's more models than like actresses. I
I was
think.
gonna say Justin Timberlake, pretty good list, huh?
Yeah, Timbo got a pretty good list. Jeter got his wife. Who's Jessica Biel? Jeter got
She's
her.
fucking,
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah,
She's
I didn't see her-
fucking hot.
he did.
She's at the bottom of the list on this thing. dude.
That's what I mean. I'm
There's
like,
like 400
there's
people.
more people than on here. We could talk about this for hours. It's just, I guess A-Rod, but yeah, Leo's list is I think it's just all models. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't suck either. I would take an all model list. It's just very impressive, and like no one really cares about baseball, buddy. But good job when it comes to this,
yeah,
and especially
Wait, it
he
should be like a
plays
30 for
baseball?
30 on this.
there really should.
yeah,
Just like in Entourage when Vinny Chase was trying to impress the one writer for Vogue, he put a video together of all the girls that he banged, saying good things about him, and like gave it to her, like thinking it would be like, oh, all these gorgeous women think he's the man. Meanwhile, she's like, in what world do you think this is a good idea to put a video together of all the women you've been with, and like it thought it would be like work for me. Don't get me wrong, Vinny Chase finally got her. Vinny Chase's list is probably good as this, which is based off Mark Wahlberg. So Wahlberg probably has a pretty good list. But I just feel like
Marky Mark has a great list.
which
I'm
I just
sure.
think like Jeter got the benefit of this being so one because a lot of these girls are so famous, but nothing's bad has ever came out of this.
Right.
Like he's just
Perfect gentleman.
perfect gentleman.
Right, no lawsuits.
So for you to get through this and like not have a crazy lawsuit or even have like a scumbag reputation,
That's what I was gonna say. Not even like a bad tweet about you, like, oh, he's such a piece of shit.
yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
a misogynist
these-
or a a man whore. It's like, oh yeah, he just likes beautiful women, which is crazy. Like how do some people get that title and other people are pieces of shit?
Perverts.
Yeah, I guess if you're rich, but yeah, good. I mean,
If you're good at baseball and rich, yeah, it pretty.
Yeah.
It helps
yeah, I was
out.
seeing go to the Hall of Fame, and I was like, well, we got to talk about this because this is just this should be brought up like at least once a year. That's how good it is.
We're gonna go through one model every year.
Yeah, so good for you, Derek. I don't know why you got married, but
I'm sure.
everybody got to hang it up sometime.
Yeah, or
He had a good run. It ain't like he fucking.
You think?
Yeah.
a good run, but yeah, you never know. These marriages in New York, they don't
Yeah,
last.
it'll last forever.
As we're getting older, shit's getting weirder.
You
man.
think Jeter's gonna,
I just think I think a lot of like couples just fuck each other, and I don't know.
That's what happens when you have a couple. They fuck each other.
No, I'm saying like
Oh, fuck other people.
Yeah, fuck other couples.
Oh, swingers.
I think swinging's like way more popular than we think it is.
Well, we're going to have to delve into that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, shout out to you, Derek Jeter.
Well, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We're on more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who'd be Corn Dicking this week?
Oh, let me open my cell phone here. Oh, Kim and Kanye. Your lady DM'd me today, and she hated Kim and Kanye's fucking get up at the Met Gala.
Yeah,
and she was like, "I brought it up to Mike, but I don't think he's gonna bring it. I don't even think he's gonna bring it up. So make sure you bring it up." And here we are bringing it up. They were dressed like complete fucking idiots. They have like 2 garbage bags over them.
No, what it was is he was wearing like $2,000 flip flops, like just an all black jumpsuit, and then he had like a ski mask with no eyes cut out or no mouth cut out. Just pulled it like a tassel cap. Just
like
pulled
a sock on his head.
That's it. He had a sock, and she had the same exact thing. And I'm like,
I seen Kim's. I was like, that's weird as fuck.
Yeah, Kanye had the same thing on. They pretty much had.
Are
the
they
same
back
thing.
together?
I don't know. Then I seen like Kanye unfollowed Kim on IG, and then you sent me a video. Kanye was like on the phone with them, and then on the phone with her, and he just stopped talking to her to talk to the paparazzi.
Yeah,
like shut up! I gotta talk to these people that badger me every day, all day, just like you do. I don't know. Like, the Met Gala is the weirdest. I don't understand the Met Gala at all.
There's always weirdos.
I get that, but is it an award show? Is it just a party? These people like spend all this money to like dress like goofs?
it's a fundraiser. I thought.
That's what it is.
Like a
It's a
museum.
fundraiser.
You spend like $30,000 to go there to eat dinner, and the money's supposed to go somewhere. But it's funny, like that fucking what's her name, Risotto?
AOC
had that fucking
tax the rich,
and you're at a fucking $30,000 dinner in an $8,000 dress
with no mask on,
but not a fucking mask. You and Howland,
but all the help behind you have a mask on, and you're like, don't get me started on AOC right now. We're not a political podcast,
but she's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
She's on the list.
It's just like.
Should we start running for council?
Yeah, I mean, I think council will be relatively easy to win. Be honest,
I think so too. Maybe
Yeah.
school board or something.
Yeah,
You gotta start small.
yeah. The school board dude, fucking, he had to resign. They gave him $400,000 to resign.
Well, no,
Why
they,
not?
now they're like, well, we don't know if we want to let you resign because you're taking a whole bunch of money and benefits with you. He gets like, dude, listen. First of all, he lied on his fucking resume when he got the job and like said he
How
was.
long has he had it?
What,
4 or 5
6?
years.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 6 years, but okay, 4 or 5, whatever it is. The guy's a fucking criminal. He's
Yeah,
stealing
been-
money
he's been-
every chance he gets. Not saying I wouldn't do the same thing.
See, like the pinch in the money isn't a big deal for me.
Do a good job.
Everybody, do a good job. Make like help the community more than you steal from the community. You know what I mean? Like you have more money coming in. You
He had
take
that
a little
backwards,
bit.
though.
Yeah, you got to take.
You
care
can't suck and steal.
You can't suck and steal. You could be great. Have a little taste.
Right,
Right,
Wet
those
your
are
beak.
little- yeah.
You can wet your beak a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, you take care of the money. The money got to take care of you.
Make sure the school buses are running.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
gas in them. We got some crossing guards.
Yeah, maybe go to the Bahamas twice a year. I
That's
don't care.
all right.
Dude, he
That's
got
okay.
like it got him and
Make
like
sure the parks are cut.
him and the school board went to like Cuba.
Like a bunch of times.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you learning in Cuba? dude?
Yeah, it's just city council. I think that's easy.
We got
No, that's
one of us
school
gonna
board.
be on-
That's school
Oh,
board.
I know I know that, but you said like city council. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
We got to raise some loot, but I think we could do that.
Especially with this
You're the
podcast.
Chevy Park sheriff.
I am the sheriff.
That's like one step down.
We could run on my checker pass.
Definitely not on mine.
Not like it's been documented or anything on the podcast.
Oh yeah, fuck. Forgot about this stupid podcast. Told way too many stories on here.
Yeah, they just start playing. Here's episode 1.
Yeah.
Wait, so let me get this right. He pissed his pants. He fucking met a cat girl. He fucking.
So what? He's honest.
Listen, we all have a checkered past.
Yeah.
We all do.
I'm not telling the whole county not to put masks back on though.
Yeah.
Jack's like, so what? I pissed my pants. I don't make you wear a diaper.
Dude, speaking of idiots, Nicki Minaj put this tweet out.
This
Like,
is great.
people are so fucking dumb. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen, and his friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision. Not bullied. Hey, Nicki Minaj, your fucking cousin's friend got chlamydia.
I was just gonna say that. That
You
sounds like
idiot.
chlamydia to me.
You fucking moron. Why do you think the girl called off the wedding?
Right.
Because her husband got vaccinated and like he got ill from it? No, because the dude gave her syphilis.
Listen, that's actually a valiant effort to be like. She's like, oh my god, why am I on fire down there? He was like, that vaccine is crazy, yo.
And do you think maybe like the fiance was probably like, that's fucking bullshit? And then Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend hit up his friend like, hey dude, you have to have Nicki Minaj put this tweet out so it seems believable.
Yeah.
And like you thought the Beth Hallam fucking responses were bad. You should see this shit show underneath here. It is insane. It's just like she had to be pissed, steaming drunk. That's the only thing that makes any fucking sense. It was at 5:44 p.m. There has to be something going on in your mind that it's not working. For you to type this tweet out, reread it, and then hit send. And I think celebrities are so fucking nuts. They really like think like, all right, I'm gonna get this out here and it's gonna bring a lot of awareness to the vaccine.
Right,
and how
they
it's
think what they say is- yeah.
destroying testicles. Like
Around
you
the world.
fucking moron.
Yep.
And like I feel like COVID like brought like famous people like down a couple notches because like everything got so serious. Like they realized like in reality no one really gives a fuck about them.
Right.
But now things are getting back to normal again. They're getting a little bit of like clout back and
Get
they're
back up on their stool.
getting back up on their stoles. And they're putting tweets like this out. This is one of the dumber things I've ever read before in my whole entire life.
Well, I mean, everyone under the thing that, like was saying the dude has chlamydia.
No.
I mean,
I never knew that was a side effect of chlamydia, to be honest. I mean,
I think was chlamydia or syphilis. Yeah,
I don't know the syphilis ones. I
Yeah,
mean,
don't
I thought
fuck
syphilis
don't
was
fuck-
eradicated.
I thought
Go fuck your dick up.
the chlamydia was just a little bit of a leaky faucet.
No,
Well,
it could
listen,
be
either
syphilis.
way, 6 green
It's
pills
what-
will cure it.
Yeah.
So you think it was the vaccine?
No,
Josh?
no,
Are you
that's
saying-
STD.
Are you saying like maybe
just
Nicki
saying-
Minaj has a good point here?
No, I'm saying a lot
You're
of
on
people in
Team Minaj here?
No, I said a lot of people in Greenfield had chlamydia. I never heard of the swollen ball syndrome.
Yeah, that's why I think it might be syphilis.
I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
she said they're in Trinidad. I don't know how their health system is.
I ever tell you how I thought I had syphilis once?
No.
Oh Jesus! So this is probably why this story right here I won't be able to run on council.
It resonates with you.
Yeah. So I had this like rash, and it was all over my chest. It was literally everywhere. It was like fucking everywhere. So I go to the doctor, and she was like, "It's probably this." It was either a very common rash. She's like, "I give you some cream for it. There's a small chance it could be syphilis. Do you want me to? Is there any reason I should test for syphilis?" And I'm like, "No, no, no." And I was like, well, yeah, do the test.
Right.
You might as well do it. We're here.
Right.
Do the test. So like I was going to Arizona. Like this is probably 10, 15 years ago at this point. And I'm like, so at this point, I think in my head, I'm like, well, I got syphilis. And I was like, this is when syphilis was literally, like you said, eradicated. Nobody had syphilis anymore.
You had diphtheria.
And when she said, should I check for it? I'm like, well, syphilis. I was, that's not even a thing anymore. She's like, no, it's back on a rampage. And I'm like, well, yeah, do the test. So, and she was like, I'll call you in a few days. And I'm like, hoping I get the news before I get, this is probably like Monday or Tuesday, hoping I get the news before I go on vacation. Vacation comes, and I'm just like a nervous wreck. You know what I mean? Your first STD scare when you're a kid. You know what I mean? It put the fear of God in you.
It'll straighten you out.
Yeah, and again, so the first day of vacation, I'm like being all weird. I'm being all quiet. And dude's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing, man. Just have fun. Like, we're just having fun. This is fun. I'm glad I'm here. Fucking miserable, nervous wreck. Because she said, she was like, if this does come up syphilis, like, we're going to have to get the health department involved. You're going to have to, like, call everybody. Like, because they were trying to contain the syphilis outbreak that, for whatever reason, was running rampant in Allegheny County at the time. So I'm like, motherfucker, this is gonna be a mess.
How weird is that call?
I'm gonna have. I was like, I'm gonna have to tell my mom I have syphilis. Like, this is gonna be.
Why you
fucking,
banged your mom?
No, but like when you're young and you get a fucking
Right.
Yeah, like
That was a
I was
joke. That was
fucking
a joke,
nervous.
Jack.
So fucking so I was all miserable on vacation, and I get a phone call, and like Marcus and somebody else were like in the store. And I get the phone call and they tell me it wasn't syphilis, and like I'm all fired up and fucking they're like, what happened with you, dude? By the time we went and got this beer and came out, your whole mood just changed. I was like, I don't have syphilis. And Marcus said, I knew it was something weird like that, you fucking weirdo. But yeah, I thought I had to sift for about 4 or 5 days when there was a major outbreak in Allegheny County.
I remember that.
So now I know where
Did you really? That was like on the news.
Yeah,
It was like,
it was
like no glove, no love.
Yeah, it was running rampant. But what a real bad tweet, and like people are just idiots. Conor McGregor trying to fight MGK VMAs for not taking a pic with him. So
Is that why?
Conor
That's
McGregor.
like beating up a little girl, dude. MGK's like he looks
Especially
like
when you're a professional fighter.
Yeah, right.
Conor
You're like
McGregor's like a
crackhead.
little girl at this point, though, dude.
Yeah.
He asked for a picture with MGK. MGK said no for whatever reason. Conor McGregor has a checkered past.
But they were boys because I guess he got MGK to sit front row at his last fight or some shit.
So something weird happened.
They have a
man.
checkered past
They have
together.
Yeah, but I mean, there's reasons not to like Conor McGregor, like him punching that old dude in the pub, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean. I don't know. He doesn't seem like.
MGK probably said, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, just like. Nah,
Did you see my girlfriend?
Yeah, like I don't.
Leave me
I'm
alone.
gonna take a picture with her. Thanks.
Yeah,
He could have been on like major
hot.
ecstasy, ready to get his,
Yeah, like
something
I'm,
weird.
I'm good. And plus he had to perform and shit. He'd be probably like, nah, I'm good. Pink suit, Conor McGregor, chill out. Like,
With your
man,
cane?
yeah.
And they started swinging.
Like no thanks. And
I
then
thought it was Guiney for a second.
McGregor just chucks like a full
McGiney.
drink into the crowd, and it fucking it got serious for a second.
Yeah.
But at the same time, MGK didn't even like. It didn't even like appear he made a move. Like he just like stood there like he didn't know what's going on while McGregor was going nuts.
What are you
There
gonna
was
do?
15. I mean, I don't know if there's. I mean, if someone's coming after you.
Okay. If Conor McGregor, if you're some skinny nerd from fucking Cleveland or whatever, and Conor McGregor's coming at you, and you're gonna make a move?
You do a run. You do
No,
something.
you
He
go like
just-
this.
he-
Security.
The major security was there.
I guess he
there
knew
was
that
like
was
no
gonna
shot
happen.
of that actually.
Yeah,
being-
like,
they were
fuck
like,
that.
okay, just go around here, get him in out,
But
get
if
him
you're
out of the back
Conor
door.
McGregor, aren't you sick of like just being a dickhead? Like,
He-
dude, just
yeah,
chill out.
yeah,
man.
like,
That's
Dude,
his only relevancy that he has left.
well,
is him
but it's
being a dick.
But it's not though, because like people are over it.
People
now.
won't even take pictures.
He's like the
of
dude
it.
Yeah.
nobody wants to bring to
Really?
the party
Yeah,
anymore.
nobody wants to like.
Really? Because he just sold his fucking whiskey brand for like $1 billion, and we're talking about him trying to fight nerd ass MGK right now.
Right, but I'm
So
saying
he's
like
still
people-
relevant.
Yeah, not really.
Not for
when
the
it
right
comes to
reasons.
fighting.
Not
Yeah,
for the
that's-
right
well, That's
reasons.
my point. That's my point.
Huh?
I have another shot. Surely.
Drunk with Billy.
I like Conor McGregor. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I can
great,
tell.
great whiskey.
Speaking of fighting, Trump and Biden. Trump said he wanted to box Biden on 9/11,
It's the best, dude.
and then he said how fast he would beat him. We got a president, or former president, talking shit on the current president, that he'd knock him out in like I think he said like in a minute or 30 seconds or some shit like that. Who do you think wins that fight?
100%.
Trump easy. Biden's like on his deathbed.
He died 2 years ago. No one told him.
Listen. You're probably right.
I mean, dude,
Trump is obese. Like he hides it well underneath those suits. He's a
still
fat,
cognate,
He's
though.
a
He knows
fat
where he's
fucker.
at.
I think Joe might be a little wiry, dude. I think he gets.
yeah, he might get that old
I've
man
seen
sucker
that
on.
old man. Like I don't think Trump has ever been in a fight before
No,
in his life.
I
nor
believe-
has him. I have a
Fuck
feeling.
no.
I have a feeling Biden probably has.
What, in 1931?
Sure, dude. But if you never fought, even if you fought back in the 20s,
In the
Before the
Prohibition.
yeah.
Prohibition. He was bad
Dude, I mean,
motherfucker.
Biden
He's
just
a
got
baller.
in, and he looked like he aged 10 years. I don't know what the hell they had him going on, but dude, like they're like showing him now. I'm like,
Dude, they got him on
I'm like-
something.
He don't look great.
my grandfather
But-
had dementia. I got to tell you,
He's a
Yeah.
sundowner.
he was like a step ahead of him.
Yeah, well, Trump. Let's not act like Trump's like a physical
Trump's just
specimen.
no, he's not, but he's cognitive. Like,
He knows what.
he knows what day it is.
Yeah. Could you
Yeah.
imagine though if someone was just like, fuck it, let's just set this fight up?
What if Jake
Could you
Paul
imagine?
fights him?
That would be I mean, dude, if you put that on pay-per-view, that would sell trillions.
I mean, we're not that.
get out of
No,
there.
we're like joking about it, but like, we're really not that far off. From it.
No.
Not at all.
And like that's how
sad.
fucked up it
Yeah.
is. It's like haha, what a joke. But like in reality, like this could happen.
And then people start retweeting and Trump goes nuts like, yeah, this could work.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's,
he's be the best fight ever. Spectacular.
Yeah.
well, I kind of miss Donnie on Twitter, man.
Yeah.
Why can't they just let him run wild? Oh, I guess because yeah,
I mean, because he could cite a riot
right. I guess
with
whatever.
like one tweet, but it's just so funny. Like this, some of the shit that we talk about and what's possible, and just like a former president challenging another president to like a celebrity boxing match.
The times we live in, Jack.
Like this is what was the MTV Celebrity Death Match?
Yeah.
Like this is something. If Celebrity Death Match was still a thing,
It'd be
like
perfect.
this would have been a Celebrity Death Match. But now we're like that was for claymation.
Yeah.
Like
This
this
is
now
a-
this is real life.
This is for blood.
Fucking nuts. Speaking of nuts, fucking Facebook paired up with Ray-Ban and made some super creepy glasses that record you.
Oh, that's those have been out for a minute. Recordable glasses.
Yeah, but like not like Ray-Ban versions
No.
partnered up with Facebook that seems super legit.
Yeah, if
wait
you
a
see someone
minute.
with Ray-Bans, you're not gonna think it has a camera inside that fucking downloads
It's
a video to your phone.
It's a nice looking pair of Ray-Bans that have a camera right here and right here.
like some James Bond shit.
Just like some James Bond shit, and like the cell was or like I clicked on the article and I'm reading a little bit like, yeah, look at the point of view from you in the gym, and it's just like
Who's gonna wear sunglasses in the gym?
some major creep.
It's
No,
it's
these
for
are
someone.
Ray-Bans, they ain't
It's
sunglasses.
100. Well, yeah, it's for dudes creeping in the gym, creeping at the.
Yeah, they're
beach.
not even sunglasses too. They're regular glasses. So if somebody has a pair of regular glasses,
Yeah.
it's both. I mean, you could be at the gym with regular glasses on.
You thought these were
just like-
silver things. Dude.
just
That's how I check
recording,
you guys out.
recording keisters all day like a
Yeah.
fucking sicko. It's just like, what do we need these for?
What happened to good old fashioned creeps? You know,
Yeah, just drive through Oakland like a fucking adult.
like a city worker.
Yeah, fuck. Brother in arm, this fucking kid from Florida State proposes to his girlfriend after they lose to Jacksonville State. So
Yeah.
Florida State loses to Jacksonville State. The kid, Jacksonville State, is fucking celebrating all over the field. This dude gets down on one knee and proposes to his girlfriend. Like, guys,
Wait for a W, bud.
wait for a W.
Yeah.
And I know what he was thinking. He was like, all right, I want to do this during a win. No way we lose to Jacksonville State. And they did, and he still did. Maybe like her whole family like was there and like
he might have had
flew
it
in.
set up. Yeah,
Of course he had it set up, but like you can't do that after you lose if you're Florida State and you lose to Jacksonville State.
Their whole entire season is fucking destroyed at that moment. So he knew he was going to get attacked. People tried sticking up for him, whatever. Someone told me a funny story today. They're involved with football, and they were telling me a story. I'm like, hey, did this ever happen to you? Did you ever see anything? They said, yeah. He said one time they were playing a college game. It was Duquesne. Kid went up into the stands after the game, proposed. The girl went like this. No.
She shut it. She knew it was coming and just shut it down.
No, he got down on one knee and like
it was too late.
And she said no, and right in front of everybody
on the Megatron. Dude.
I don't know. I don't think it was on a bit.
I think you still got to say yeah there, and then as soon as it's over, like, hey, dude, no way. Like, what were you thinking?
Well,
like,
obviously she's a terrible person. He already picked the,
Yeah,
you picked the wrong.
But you gotta know.
You gotta know.
Yes.
You gotta know, right?
Right.
I feel. I mean, you see,
Maybe he
you
felt
see,
like he was
you
gonna
see
pressure
videos
her
of
into
people.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's definitely happened before.
Yeah.
And like people like people
you try to pressure her into it.
public-
She
a
can't say
public-
no now.
a public engagement. She says yeah, and then she gets caught up on all the Instagrams and all the fucking congratulations. Next thing you know, it's her wedding shower. Next thing you know, she's getting married. And
Next thing you know, you're getting divorced.
next thing you know, she's blowing your brother.
yeah.
Seen it happen too many times.
Really?
And everyone got syphilis.
That same old chestnut.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, as I'm saying that, you're better off just to shut it down there and just. I mean, you do look like a dickhead, but at the same time, like you said, John, you have to. Like when you guys proposed, you knew that
It was well known.
Hey,
like,
right.
Read the room, bro.
right.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like, you know.
I've never heard that. I've never one of my friends like, hey, I think I'm going to propose, and me think like, oh, there's like, 50-50 chance there. You know what I mean?
You're taking the over/under on it.
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. I've seen some dudes like kind of get pressured from the girl, and he didn't really want to, whatever, and then they get married, and it's like, but like, yeah, you should know you're getting that. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
But Jacksonville State, man, you can't.
he definitely
Can't do
didn't
that.
play. He wasn't like on the field. Like his uniform was clean.
He looked very clean. He wasn't very sweaty either.
No, like he probably like, you know,
Yeah.
like some kind of walk on. I don't know.
Yeah, and then maybe just like,
I wonder if she said yes.
yeah, I think she did.
What a
But-
loser.
Yeah, because the dude tweeted back to Barstool like, "Do you want invited to the wedding?"
Yeah, and if I was her, I'm like, yeah, I would have said yeah if he would have beat Jacksonville State.
Right. He was probably like, this is definitely going to be a win. He's like, we'll
For
do
sure.
it today.
He's like, I mean, obviously I'm not going to play, so.
Did you guys see the video of the cat hanging from the stadium
Yeah.
rafters at the Hurricane game and
Caught
the
it
whole
with the
crowd
American
going
flag?
crazy? Is that what they caught it with? I couldn't see
It
that.
was an American
Yeah.
flag.
So like, there's a cat hanging from the rafters, like by a paw. But that whole half of the stadium, I could see it, is going insane, and like everybody's screaming. The cat finally like loses and lets go, and they caught him with an American flag.
I mean, how
that makes me feel like it's staged now.
really?
No.
No, what did you say?
Get the fuck out!
Because look, dude grabbed
You all said no to me like that was a serious reaction, like they hung a
That
cat.
cat was in major distress.
It was hung a cat from the rafters.
Did you guys see the rest of it though? Like, dude held it up like, yeah, and it started clawing the fuck out of him.
I'm
dude.
sure. Everybody's scared to
It
death.
started shredding him, and he
The
hit
fucking
someone
alley
else.
cat that made its way into the stadium.
And it started shredding another person too after that.
The cat probably had syphilis.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, wild
Balls are swollen.
Wild cats are no joke.
Yeah.
You do not want to be. I got
They're
a wild,
tough, dude.
I got a
Feral.
wild cat that I have to deal with sometimes, and I'm like, I like having them around because they kill all the mice and shit like
Yeah.
that. But at the same time, like
They
he's
kill
like,
other cats too.
yeah,
They
he's
kill
like-
everything
he's like-
they can.
Yeah, he's like missing an eye. I had to give him a little today to get the fuck away from me because he was like creeping on me.
Dude,
I'm
I
like,
got a
"God,
cat on my street. It looks like the cat from fucking
Pet Cemetery. I've
Pet
seen him.
Cemetery, dude. Like, this motherfucker don't die.
I think your dog's from Pet Cemetery too.
No, dude, I told Layla, I'm like, don't even fuck with that bitch. Like, she's possessed.
Yeah, those evil cats. You let them go.
Definitely has no fear of anything.
Dude, this is a fucking weird story, but maybe we were talking about cats.
That time you fucked a cat.
Yeah. So I was like drunk as fuck. No. So like, I was like 13 years old and I was in Chicago, and I was staying with my cousins and my uncle, and his neighbor had 13 cats, and it was documented on the news. Like the news was there, that a crazy cat lady. So he set up like a trap for the cats and was having the cats like come into the trap, and we drive them out into the middle of the woods. He dropped them off. Well, the one day he got all liquored up, and he handed me a fucking BB gun. I swear to God. And he said, if you're not a pussy, you'll send that cat out in the street with one less eye. So like
You didn't shoot a cat in the
so he
face.
gave me the BB gun, and I couldn't do it. And he just grabbed it off me and was like, "Let's go," and threw the cat in the back of the truck. And we dropped it
Did he
off.
shoot it?
No, but like no one shot. But he like looked at me like so disappointed I
To
didn't
see
shoot.
how sick you really were.
And he was like, he looked at me like, "You're not gonna shoot that cat?" And I was like, "Give me that." He took the BB gun off me. He's like, "You're not allowed to play with this no more." Like, why? Because I wouldn't shoot the cat.
Yeah.
He said, "You're not a man."
Pussy.
Like, yeah, you're a pussy if you won't send a cat in the street with one last eye.
Yeah, no way.
We can check with my cousin Gene about this. It's a true story.
I believe it. Wasn't Gene, was it?
Fuck no.
No, yeah. it doesn't
No,
make
he's
any
my
sense.
cousin.
Oh, yeah.
It was yeah.
It was an uncle.
Yeah.
An old dirty uncle.
Yeah. I was like,
Man, that's like you can't. I'm not a cat guy,
Dude,
but
I'm
like,
not a-
I'm not
I ain't
shooting an
gonna
animal.
shoot any
Shooting an animal
animal.
in
I
the
wasn't,
face.
dude. I wasn't like some fucking insane violent.
You
kid.
were like a future serial killer of
Right.
America.
You
I'm
didn't
like-
grow up in the run.
I felt bad that they were like at least we were getting the cats out of there. I didn't even want we were like trapping them, like getting rid of them. It was cool, but to start fucking bucking on them, I'm like, dude, I don't got no beef with this cat.
Dude, me and Leanie have been like going back and forth with like me saying like the North Hills is the country, and she's saying like no, it's not.
Yeah.
And I went to the driving range out in Hampton the other day, which is like literally I never knew Hampton. I didn't ever knew that was so close. I like Googled this driving range. It was in Hampton. I was like, what is this? A 45-minute drive? It was 6 minutes from where I live. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So now I'm in Hampton at this driving range because I'm trying to acclimate myself to the North Hills. I pull up the driving range. This dude has a pickup truck just with the tailgate down, a deer's head just hanging off the back of it. I'm like,
That's
you,
what-
Country.
you couldn't drop your deer off before you came and hit a couple balls, pal? What
Right,
the
that
fuck's
meat's
going
gonna
on
spoil,
here?
boy.
Yeah, I'm like, did you just grab that off the road? Did you shoot it? What are you doing with the deer, guy?
He's like, you like jerky, boy?
Took a picture of this. I was like, well, case closed here. We're a bunch of hillbillies,
Yeah, you're a step away from fucking Paul's house.
literally. Britney Spears got engaged. Good for her. Old Britney
Yep.
coming out of the conservatorship. Is that what it's called?
Conservatorship.
Conservatorship. Her dad like filed some paperwork to like finally end it, I guess.
She's
So
like 50 years old.
she just
Can't
got
use her own money.
she just got engaged, and also start putting like naked pics up on IG.
Yeah.
Somebody was liking them.
Oh, is he ever doing a couple?
Who's ever
likes?
running the old Instagram account? Huh?
Yeah,
Cootie, just in case
we're-
Brittany's checking,
we're
she
trying
knows
to-
Greenfield provides podcast like the bum bum.
I was wondering what was always like, who runs Greenfield Finest Podcast Instagram? Like I do. He's like, ha ha ha. You know, I left a comment, dude. I said it's booty greasing season. I thought that was great.
Yeah, you tagged me in that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have liked it.
Yeah, thanks for that. Well, I didn't want to look like a fucking pervert on fucking the internet.
Who the fuck's reading the comments?
We just talked about. I read all the comments.
There was fucking 40,000 comments on them butt cheeks. There's no way someone was gonna read that and be like, "Oh my god, that's syphilis Jack."
They're like
I liked all fucking Z-Bird's comments.
these pics she's putting up is just like it reminds me of like a girl our age just like that's washed up and just like reaching for attention. It's getting sad. Like Brittany, you used to be like
She's still got nice butt cheeks, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah. The caption was like "This is my ass" or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
and, like,
exactly what
was
it
it.
is.
I don't know, but yeah, I wish there was just more like. I don't know, a little more like artistic effort put behind these pictures. They're just
Yeah,
straight
let's
like
put some
mirror-
effort into it.
put
I
the-
agree.
It looks like she's in like a Hampton Inn like
Use a
bathroom.
filter. Use a
taking these
filter.
pics.
I don't give a fuck. Don't run them butt cheeks all day. You know what I mean?
She had some titty pics, didn't she? That she kept running.
Yeah, she was doing that. I mean, dude, just get the OnlyFans, Britt. You know what I mean? Get that going.
She could cash in on fucking.
She don't need no money. She's
Why,
still
her
rich.
dad's gonna take the money from her anyway.
It's just,
she got out of it.
I don't know, man. It's just get on OnlyFans and like you start doing some weird things on OnlyFans. The money she'll make would be unimaginable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's take a break here, Z-Bert.
All right, but we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza of the Greenfield's Finest Podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast whenever you call. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem.
and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call.
I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield sFinestPodcast. It's about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so we did a little golfing Saturday. You know, I'm a big golf etiquette guy. You know, I like to keep up the pace of play. You know what I mean? So to keep up the pace of play, we played a 2-man scramble. So we're trying to keep it moving. You know what I mean?
It was crowded out there.
It was crowded. It's early. There's 2 people behind us, kind of pushing us a little bit, but whatever. They were cool. So we go through 9 quick. And then the
under 2 hours, I bet.
I'd say under 2 hours. And the guy's like, yeah, they're up on the tee box. He's, I'm thinking it's the guys in front of us. I'm like, I'm gonna get something to eat and take a piss. And he's like, all right, well, they're, the guy was kind of you got to get it moving.
He was hustling us along a little bit at the turn. Like, dude, let's grab a drink and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm like, that's weird. Whatever, you said they're on a tee box. I'm gonna go watch them fucking play. I'm like,
right.
Whatever. So I get my Snickers bar, and I go up there, and it's a different group. That's they put off another foursome off the back in front of us.
And it's not like we weren't taking a long time.
Right.
I'm saying John literally ran in, got a Snickers, ran out, and we went up there. It's not like we were dudes were taking a shit.
That would drive me nuts.
Because that dude was already up there. It wasn't like he sent him out because I did that.
And they snuck in a foursome in between us and the 2
group
people
ahead
in front of it. Yeah, and they were horrendous.
So describe these people, because I'd like to know the age.
All right, so you're talking about I'd say a 45-year-old man with denim shorts.
Okay.
Who shipped 2 balls in the woods immediately.
Yeah.
And the other dude had cargo pants on. He looked like a meth addict. Shipped 2 in the woods immediately. And then there was a woman and the man were dressed like golfers, and they sucked too.
Yeah, the girl was the best by far. They were horrendous, and
they were slow.
They were slow. They were bad. They had no sense of urgency. They slowed us up so bad it was insane. And dude, we first of all Meadowwink. It's an okay course, I guess.
Meadowwink,
fucking $60.
Yeah,
don't fucking. All right, if it's $60 and I'm at this fucking shouldn't be $60. Should be 45 beans. But don't fucking sneak in another group in on us, especially a horrendous group that literally fucked us up. It probably took, I don't know, an extra hour.
I'd say at least 45 minutes. It cost us an extra 40 because we were cruising.
It was what because of them?
Because of them.
They were just bad.
We had to wait for them on the tee box because the people in front of us originally, we waited maybe 2 or 3 minutes to play each hole anyway.
But it was fine.
Right, that was fine. No big deal. That's fine. These people, so we had to fucking wait that time, plus to watch these people golf who sucked. And, they didn't, suck and, hurry up. They, sucked and,
Yeah, if I
if you stink, that happens.
It stinks, but some dude pick it up, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
You got to keep it moving. You got to keep the pace of play going out there. It's important.
It was car path only, but the car path only got called off, and I don't think they knew it. And they were just parking and walking, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Just enjoying their day,
dude. High
assholes.
Yogi of all people who doesn't get mad at anything was getting like frustrated.
getting frustrated.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
like,
never seen him.
If
act.
Yogi's getting upset, like
It's
I'm
bad.
like, it's got to grind.
Yeah, he has
grind your gears.
150 milligrams of fucking THC in him.
It was a perfect day out, so that
It
made
was nice,
It
yeah.
made it like a little better, but yeah, that was bullshit. They pulled that on us. It wasn't. I mean, it's of course it's the group's fault for stinking and not trying to keep up the pace, but it's also
But
it's also the course's
you
fault.
shouldn't send people off on 10 when you got groups coming through.
No way, absolutely not. Being greedy.
Surely, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so in the city, it's a nice neighborhood, and when you drive through Shenley Park, it's always like the first place plowed in the winter. It's always the cleanest place, but they fucking like shredded the roads up and then left them as like speed bumps instead of like give me a little fucking ease into it. It's like
There's
Braille.
no grading.
It's like Braille for the park, dude. It's like fucking. Okay, ground up and then it's flat and then it's ground up and then it's flat. There's no type of
None.
rhythm or anything to it, and it's just
It's like
hell.
every
Your shocks are
every
getting
20
fucked.
feet, dude. You got to like hit like a speed bump, and it's slowing traffic down like crazy.
Yeah.
And they did it last week. Like, dude, finish.
Finish it up.
But people go like literally 5 miles an hour, and then you come across Greenfield Bridge and it takes you like literally 10 minutes to get to like.
Yeah, you got to go on over that
can't-
slow though. You'll fuck your ride up.
If you go faster, but here's the thing: there's so many like you go down, you come back up, you go down, and it's like seriously like a 4-inch difference. Like you have to
I
go.
wonder,
slow.
how much money the city's saving by like just doing sections.
But this dude,
I guess it got to be.
Yeah,
but
just do the whole
fucking road, bro.
But this
Please.
dude was in like in a Ford 500, which they haven't made in like 10 years, and he's like driving and he's like stopping at like 2 miles an hour to go over it, and I'm like, you're making me lose my shit, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, your shock can take it. Like, just go over the fucking bump, And there's like 25 cars behind me.
The city of Pittsburgh definitely owes me some shocks between that and the stupid speed bumps.
On Beachwood.
On Beachwood,
On
that's
Beachwood
great.
and down where my dad lives.
Southside, oh, they're fucking terrible.
They got him on that street.
They're not.
behind.
They're not speed bumps. They're fucking jumps. They put
Yeah,
jumps throughout the
if
city.
you're not paying attention, you're hitting your head on your roof.
Big
of the car.
time.
Funniest thing ever. I'm with Rosado and his dad. We're coming home from a golf outing. John's sister is with us too, Nikki. Let me tell you who doesn't respect speed bumps, Mr. Rosado. He fucking was doing like
He speeds up.
yeah,
Yeah,
he was doing like some Burt Reynolds type shit off these fucking speed bumps, getting there like John's getting all twisted up in the truck, dude, screaming. I'm like, this is the fucking best. His dad's laughing, dude. I was like, this is great.
I don't know where this happened, but like my driver's side, there's like road paint underneath it.
Ooh.
And I don't know if I was parked somewhere and like someone fucked me or like
No,
something.
you drove. If it's speckled,
Yeah,
you
you
drove
drove
on
over it.
that shit.
Yeah, but like why are they? I can't recall where I was even at with like the wet paint.
They might have been
And
out of there by the
I
time you
think
realized.
they must have been like, dude, it is speckled from like it goes all up in the wheel well underneath. Like, dude,
What
it's
color?
like yellow,
Yellow.
yellow and white. Like
The white you could take care of. The yellow it sticks out.
I got to get some paint thinner or something because fucking this is a lease I got to return like next month.
No.
Little
man.
WD-40. Johanna speckled me.
Did she?
Yeah.
You double D, it worked for real?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's
Gets
what I-
that and all them like tar spots off.
Yeah, all right,
that's
I
a
gotta
good
do
tip.
that. Yeah, because
Do what I
they're
can.
definitely gonna bring that up when they if they see that.
Absolutely.
And I'm not trying to buy this fucking GMC, Katie. I'm sick of it. Z-Bird, you got a grinder.
Yeah, dude. This happened to me like 4 times. Though. Me and Rosario were out cutting grass, and there's people would get behind us, and like sometimes they couldn't see in front of. I guess because we're in a dump truck, they can't see in front of us. But someone else is like stopped, and they're trying to make a left, and they think we're just sitting there. So they start laying on the fucking horn. You know what I mean? And that's driving me nuts because we can't go nowhere. The dude starts like coming around the side like he's gonna pass us up. It drove me nuts. And then we're like on the way home, and like we're like at a red light. It's fucking red, and someone beeps the horn, and I lost my mind, dude.
Did you
Like,
get out and yell?
no, I started fucking.
Dude, Z-Bird, I don't even think they were beeping at us. It might have been across the street, but Z-Bird had enough of the beeping.
Too many
today.
beeps. I
Yeah.
can see that.
yeah,
He was like, what are they beeping at? I'm like, that's your grinder, dude. I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen you get so bad.
On the golf course, that's what I said to you. John,
Yeah.
John was going to rant about them. I was like, looks like you have a grinder, Johnny.
yeah.
Just take it as that.
and that was
Right.
that was
Oh my
exact when he said it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Cause like I don't. It takes a little bit for me to get mad, but I don't know why. But beeping horns today, I felt like we were getting beeped at all day. Any time lunchtime, we got beeped at. We're like sitting there, and this guy's like, "You got to get him where we're at to get air in his time." Like, get the fuck out of
Enough
here.
with the beeps.
No,
I'm
listen,
done.
it's funny you said that. Today I'm waiting like on the high level bridge to go to work, and there's a person in front of me. We're making a left off the bridge. The lady behind me beeps like the green light turned green like that, and she beeps. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to say? Not you, her. Well, what the fuck do you want her to do? You fucking
stupid asshole.
Like, what is the matter with people?
That's
like,
what I'm
When,
saying.
if I got a beep, it's a friendly beep.
It's a beep beep.
yeah, like a talk.
It's like, hey, get off your phone. The light's been green for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little buffer. I went bananas. A lady fucking beeped at me. I'm saying, like, no bullshit, a half a second when the light turned.
I'll fight you.
I went nuts.
Did you
I'm
slow down?
Screaming. I slowed down. I'm giving her the fucking finger in the rear view, like one of them. Lady was all fired up too. She's like, "It's stupid fucking bitch." I was like, "Just fucking beat her ass."
Come on.
But, like, dude, yeah, you got it's. Give me a pleasant beep, and like there has to be like a I don't know.
There's a buffer zone.
3-second buffer.
Yeah.
And I'm saying like this lady, a half a second she beeped, and I
That's
was like,
exactly what happened.
I'll
This morning.
spit right on your windshield.
I wanted to fight her. She
Smoke
was
that
a big
out.
old
Nice little loogie to your windshield. See how that treats you.
Dude, the best part is like we're going back and Z-Bird's all like fired up over just beeping. And I guess like there was another beep. And then like all of a sudden I get like a phone call. My sister Nikki called me like, I just seen you guys. You hear me beep at you? I was like going to Boulevard of the Allies. She was going home. I'm like, you're driving Z-Bird nuts.
They're
Off
like
with the
Stinky
beeps.
wanted to fight you.
That was the best.
You're lucky you didn't get a rake through your windshield.
Yeah.
I got a similar one here. I'm at the Westview Shop and Save. That's my spot. That's where I go. I never look for arrows in like a grocery store parking lot to see which way the traffic should be going.
Oh, like the lanes.
Yeah, do you guys do? You know, the arrows are on like you see a spot and you pull up to the spot, and like that's it. So I'm trying to get through, and this dude is like blocking me, but all he has to do is like literally pull over a half a foot, and I could squeeze by him and get out of there. And he's pointing to the ground like it's one way, and I'm like, dude, just move over, and like he wouldn't do it. So I realized I was like, oh, okay, I'm wrong. I'm going the wrong way. I'll just park. So I park, and the guy parks in the spot like in front of me where like he didn't even have to get by me. He could have just parked, and then I could have went on my way. But he felt the need that he was the fucking sheriff.
He's a homeowner.
Of this, the homeowner of this parking lot. And then now I was pissed. So I hurry up and put my fucking shit. And like I was like, we're about to have words here, because he was getting a little chippy, and then like he was an older, he was probably like in his 50s, he had a long ponytail, and like I'm visioning in my head, I'm gonna grab him by his ponytail and whip him around with it, and then he like saw me get out of the car and he just scurried like a little bitch. And then fucking, I was on his heels like in Shop and Save, and like,
Running up his court.
yeah, he hit a weird owl and like got away from me.
He went against the arrows in the aisles.
Right. And I'm like, dude, like, all right. I guess I was going the wrong way. It's a parking lot though, cause I don't respect that rule of one way lanes in a parking lot. I just don't. It's just dumb. And like for you to sit there and like not pull over a little bit for me, and then just take the parking spot you didn't need to get by, that's enough for me to go nuts.
Yeah, you're not the enforcement of the fucking parking arrows.
Just hit a fucking cutoff on and a stupid ponytail. I was like, here we fucking
He had a
go.
cut off shirt.
Yep,
You should have punched him anyway.
Here we go. Week 2 at the fucking Shop and Save fucking Westview.
This ain't gonna work out so good.
This is gonna be it for me.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Podcast. We're about to wrap up the show, but what would Greenfield do?
What would Greenfield do? Whoop, whoop. So I forgot about what would Greenfield do.
That's all right, buddy.
But I have a segment that I've been sandbagging here for a while. I'm a TikToker now. I'm on the TikTok, and I stumbled upon this. The wives of TikTok hate their husbands, and they just talk shit on their husbands like constantly on there. And I think because like husbands aren't on TikTok generally, so they could sound off on here and talk shit on their husbands on the talk, and they're never gonna find out. So like this was like one talk this lady put up, like all these women are on here drooling over their husbands, and I'm over here like, and then it was just like one like mean comment after another. This one was, my dad passed away 11 years ago, and my mom still gets irritated by some of the things he did. Like, dude, like, let it go, lady.
Let him rest in peace, you bitch.
Like, dude, it's over. 11 years?
He did his time.
The one chick, like, was in the middle. It's the middle of all these bad comments. She was like, I'm not married yet, and I want a divorce.
You have the CPAP one?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Mine has sleep apnea. When we first got married, I will elbow him to let him know he's not breathing. Now I look at him and say, it's in God's hands now, buddy. It's just poor bastard's about to kick the bucket, and his wife is just like pretty much hoping for it. One dude just commented like, hey, just hopping in here real quick. Anyone see my wife's profile picture? See if she's leaving any comments because he wanted to see if his wife was talking shit on him. This is a good one. This is the meanest one I've came across. I stopped telling him about scheduled events. I just tell him I told him, and act fake mad that he doesn't remember. He started taking memory vitamins. So this lady yells at her husband about events that she didn't tell him about. This poor bastard thinks he's losing his mind, that he's like taking like fucking vitamins, hoping it to trigger his memory again. That's ruthless.
That's
That
like
happens
abuse.
in my house.
That's elder abuse.
Do you think like
No.
they go on purpose?
No, I think she forgets, and then she thinks she's going to do me into thinking I forgot, and I'm like, you never told me.
It's a I forgot off
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Yeah, like I know I didn't. You just didn't tell me. I know you didn't.
Yeah. I can't remember shit.
Maybe
so,
she's
like,
trying to do me now.
Yeah,
Think about
like
it.
maybe she. But Leanie will tell me something, and I just can't remember it. So it's just if she tells me she told me, I'm like, oh yeah,
It's possible.
Like, my bad, it's
Yeah,
possible.
CTs, you know.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
been married for a long time, and Rosa pulls that shit all the time. Like, I swear I told you about that. Like, motherfucker. you
Tells me I have,
ain't telling me
I have
shit. You ain't telling me
selective
shit,
hearing.
dude.
Selective hearing
Is what I'm told I have.
I feel like that's an excuse she forgot to tell you. And
Right.
That's exactly what it is. All that is a bunch of bullshit. Dude.
Yeah. It's like saying you only hear what you want
Right,
to
like
hear.
I got ADD, maybe, but I mean,
I mean, I definitely do, but you never told me about this party tonight, you know?
It's the constant breathing in and out that I can't tolerate. So this chick just hates her husband for breathing.
So you believe this dude got the balls to breathe?
Breathe. Every time he brushes his teeth, he gags, then sneezes right after. Every single time. And it's dramatic gags and sneezes. That's gross. I can still understand like where she's coming from. Some dudes like choked themselves when they brushed their Dino.
You ever been with John when he brushes his teeth? He gags. He's
I get down there deep, baby.
Do you really? Dude, Dino used to do that.
I see what I can take. You know what I mean? I might deep throat that toothbrush a little too much.
Yeah, John's like,
Why do you do that? Just trying to brush her
Dude,
tongue?
I'm just trying to get the most shit out of there as possible. You know what I mean?
not out of your soul, bro.
I like trying to get out, clean out the old esophagus.
I'll start gag. I think this is the first one that seems reasonable to me. Like, if I had to deal with somebody gagging and then sneezing right
That's
after.
weird. That's the weird part.
3 decades, 7 kids. Our secret to staying together is neither of us wanted custody of the kids. That's that's reasonable.
That's pretty funny.
That makes sense. My husband shakes peanuts in his hand like he's rolling dice before they go in his pie hole. I doused them with cayenne pepper. He called the Planners 800 number to complain. This evil person put fucking cayenne pepper on fucking this dude's peanuts, and he fucking thought he was having a heart attack and called the number to complain about it. That's ruthless.
He was like, "Come on, 7."
Let the guy shake his peanuts and put them in his pie hole. That's fun. He's having a good time. Dude,
Hard 4.
dude chews chips so loud that I have to pause whatever I'm watching. Try telling him he had thin cheeks once. Or he tried telling her he has thin cheeks. That's why it's so loud. I like that one.
That's creative as hell, dude. I got thin cheeks.
Mine, they're literally talking about these guys like they're dogs. Mine clears his throat constantly. How many different times do you need to clear it? Oh my God, he just did it as I'm typing. Like, dude, give these guys a break. They're just living.
Like you said, they're talking about the
She's like, he breathes in and out. Like,
Yeah, like,
jeez.
what a piece of shit. I don't know, man. I feel bad for the husbands of TikTok.
Yeah. They're
Well, we
they're never gonna see it.
I mean, if they would just quit breathing, everything would be fine.
Yeah, and normal people would just have a podcast and they bitch about their significant other on
Right,
there.
on Gear Grinders every week.
Yeah, every week.
Grow up.
Put it on the talk, man. That's ruthless. But yeah, that's all I got.
Well, all right, everybody. One real quick thing. We did drop a new shirt this week, the Bishop Sycamore alumni shirt. You can scoop that up. The link's in the bio on Instagram. It's all over our Facebook pages. We'll be posting it again soon, too. And that's all we have, everybody. Everybody have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield.